Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to start chapter number 2. What is the name of the chapter? Parts of a computer. Yes, we are going to study today parts of a computer. Let's begin students. Now we are going to read out what is written on the screen. Let's begin. A computer is a collection of various parts that work together. This is why it is also referred to as a computer system. Hardware and software are the two basic parts of a computer with the help of which a computer system works. So students, as we all know, there are many parts of a computer, but basically all the parts can be divided into two groups: hardware and software. Hardware is that part that we can see and touch, and software is a set of instructions. Okay students, now we are going to study about hardware. Let's read it out. Hardware refers to the parts of a computer that we can see and touch. They are basically all the electronic, electrical and mechanical parts. Processor is the main hardware part of a computer, which is inside a box commonly called CPU, Central Processing Unit. Some other hardware parts like the hard disk, motherboard and memory are also inside the CPU. They are not visible to us. Some hardware parts like monitor, CPU, mouse, keyboard are visible to us. So students, by this we can understand all the parts that we can see and touch are called hardware. Hardware उसी को बोलते हैं जिसे हम देख सकते हैं और touch कर सकते हैं. Okay students, what are the parts? See, they are there on your screen: monitor, mouse, CPU, keyboard. These are the parts that we can touch and see. So these are called hardware. Now we are going to study about some hardware parts. Okay, let's begin. The first one is keyboard. Students, look at the screen. In the right side there is a diagram drawn. That is the picture of a keyboard. Yes, it is keyboard. It is full of keys, buttons. Okay students, now we are going to read the theory that you can see on the screen. Let's begin. Keyboard is the most common hardware component of a computer. It is an input device used to enter different kinds of data into a computer. A keyboard has a number of keys which are arranged in rows or blocks. When we type text, numbers or symbols, by pressing these keys we enter them into a computer. So students, what is a keyboard? A keyboard is an input device, and what does it has? It has many keys arranged in rows. Okay students, we type data by using a keyboard. Now we are going to see what are the keys that a keyboard has. See, there are a few points where the names of the keys are written. Let's read it out. चलो मिलके पढ़ते हैं. Alphanumeric keys, special keys, modifier keys, navigation keys and function keys. Now we will study about all these types of keys one by one. Okay students, let's begin. First is alphanumeric keys. By the name we can understand alphanumeric. That means it consists of alphabets, alpha for alphabets and numeric for numbers. मतलब alphanumeric keys किसको बोलते हैं? जिस कीज से हम अल्फ़ाबेट्स या फिर नंबर्स टाइप करते हैं उसे हम alphanumeric keys बोलते हैं. Okay students, see, there are so many keys that you can see on the screen now, and we will read this alphanumeric keys. Let's begin. There are 4 points as you can see on the screen. We are going to read one by one. Point number 1. Alphanumeric keys are used to type letters and numbers. As I told you, we write letters and numbers with the help of alphanumeric keys. All 26 alphabet. Okay, English alphabet consisting of 26 letters. There are 26 alphabet keys arranged in the jumbled manner. Students, we have studied alphabet starting from A and ending at Z. But in the keyboard, it is arranged in a jumbled manner, not from A to Z. There are 10 keys from 0 to 9. Students, there are thousands of numbers but only 10 keys. Okay, 0 to 9. We can combine these keys and type many numbers. Numeric keyboard has a number keys grouped together in a block-like calculator. It helps to enter the number quickly. There is two arrangement for numeric keys, one in a straight line and one in the form of a calculator. Okay, students. Now, special keys. Special keys perform a specific task. Some of them are described below. There are many special keys on the keyboard. We are going to read about them one by one. Look at the screen. The first one is backspace key. The backspace key is used as an eraser to erase text before the cursor. It also erases the text selected by us. Students, whenever we write in our copy, if we do a mistake, then what do? We erase it and write it again. हम कुछ गलती लिखते हैं तो हम उसे मिटाकर फिर से दोबारा लिखते हैं. तो जब हम कंप्यूटर में कुछ गलत टाइप करते हैं तो हम उसे किससे इरेज करते हैं? बैक स्पेस की से. जब भी कुछ गलत टाइप करें तो बैक स्पेस की प्रेस करेंगे तो वो इरेज हो जाएगा एंड देन वी कैन राइट इट again. Delete key. The delete key also acts like an eraser. It erases text after the cursor. It also removes the selected text or item on the screen. So student, delete key is also an eraser. It also acts like an eraser. Backspace और delete key दोनों ही eraser का काम करते हैं, लेकिन backspace की cursor के left वाला item delete करता है. ओके, कर्सर के आगे जो होता है उसको डिलीट करता है, उसको इरेज करता है. एंड डिलीट की कर्सर के राइट मतलब कर्सर के बाद वाला आइटम को डिलीट करता है. एंड बोथ द कीज कैन इरेज द सिलेक्टेड आइटम. ओके. एंटर की. द एंटर की इज यूज्ड टू टाइप फ्रॉम अ न्यू लाइन. As we go on typing, the cursor moves till the end of the line. It then automatically moves to the next line. Lines are thus added one by one. But to move to the next line before reaching the end of the current line, we have to press the enter key. Enter key is also called return key. सो स्टूडेंट्स, whenever we write in our copy, जब हम कॉपी में लिखते हैं और जब दूसरे लाइन पे जाना होता है तब हम दूसरे लाइन पे आके लिखते हैं. बट when we type on a computer and if we have to move to the next line, we press the enter key. enter key प्रेस करने से हम दूसरे लाइन पे शिफ्ट कर जाते हैं. we move to the next line and enter key is also called return key. Space bar key. We use the spacebar key to move the cursor ahead by one space. It gives space between two letters, numbers or words. It is the longest key on the keyboard. So students, spacebar key is the longest key. Which is the longest key? Spacebar key. Spacebar key सबसे बड़ा की है कीबोर्ड पे. और whenever we have to leave a space, जब भी हमें एक गैप छोड़ना होता है, how do we write a sentence? We leave a gap between two words. So while writing on the computer, how do we give a gap? We give a gap, we leave a space with the help of the spacebar key. Shift key. The shift key is used with other keys for different purposes. For example, we press it with a letter to type it in uppercase. We also press it with numbers to type the symbols made on them. Students, shift key. This is a special key. We type this. We use this with several other keys. हम shift के साथ जब किसी लेटर को टाइप करते हैं तो वो कैपिटल लेटर बन जाता है, the letter with uppercase. And if we press shift key with the numbers key, there are a few symbols written on the numbers key. So when we press the shift key with the number key together, the symbol on the number comes on our screen. The caps lock key. Let's read it. We can type capital letters by pressing the caps lock key. When the caps lock key is pressed once, a light glows on the top right corner of the keyboard. It shows that the caps lock function is on. Any letter we type now will be in uppercase. Pressing the caps lock key once more switches it off. So students, caps lock. We press this key to write in capital letters. हमें जब भी कंप्यूटर में कैपिटल लेटर लिखना होता है, we switch on the caps lock key. Okay. CTRL key, control key. Let's read it. There are two control keys on a keyboard. When we press them with another key, they perform a special function. Control key also performs a special function. Whenever it is pressed with some other key together, it performs a special function. It has various functions with various keys. Now, symbol keys. Symbol keys helps us to add punctuation marks and other symbols while typing. Students, whenever we type, we use many punctuation marks like brackets, comma, inverted commas, colons, semicolons, comma, full stop, dash, and many more. Okay students, etc. etc. So, how do we type this? हम लोग ये कैसे टाइप कर सकते हैं? We use symbol keys. When we press the symbol keys, the punctuation mark printed on the key comes on our screen. So students, this was all for today. In the next class, we will know more about keyboard. Study this for